So the Pope is going to step in 1493 when Portugal and Spain are about to go to war over lands that they believe are the same territory, islands off of India. Portugal is the only one that's actually been to the islands off of India. We know that Columbus was in the Bahamas, but they don't know this. So they are about to go to war. Now, these are both two Catholic countries, and since the Pope is in charge of the Catholic religion, he stepped in to try to negotiate with their governments. So what they decided to do is to draw the line of demarcation. And that is just a fancy way of saying they are going to cut the world in half. And this is where the blue line is where they actually first drew the land. And Portugal gets upset and stomps their feet and says, we don't like where that line is. Really, they didn't know exactly what they were doing or what they were complaining about, but they did. And because of that, the Pope said, okay, fine, I'll move it a little bit over here. And the line is actually drawn over here. So by doing that, it was actually a huge deal because look what territory they get. Brazil. And to this day, because Portugal forced the Pope to move the line, they were able to claim and explore Brazil. And that is why to this day, people in Brazil speak Portuguese and they don't speak Spanish like the rest of Central and South America. This is actually a question on your homework tonight. So with the line of demarcation, we're going to see that Portugal gets all of this and Spain gets to explore all of this, which actually includes a ton of territory that they don't realize yet with the two Americas. That is, again, why you'll see that in Central and South America, where they are going to originally colonize, that people to this day still speak Spanish. Everyone always asks, then, how did England end up with us? Well, it's pretty much Spain and Portugal did most of their exploring early on. They colonized, they took what they wanted, and we were the cold area, and people didn't really want that. They were making tons of money off of growing different crops. You need nice warm weather for that. So by the time England got involved, and we looked at Roanoke in the late 1500s, and then Jamestown in 1607, no one really wanted us. They didn't want the cold North America, so that's why people didn't really respect the line anymore at that point. So again, this was called the line of demarcation, and once Spain and Portugal agreed on the location of the line after it got moved, they then signed the Treaty of Tordesillas, which officially nailed down where the line would be.